All right, so this guy, and it kills me because he's like the quietest, most laid-back guy. He's in his 50s. He's not an alpha guy at all. He's very. I see him. I work out in the mornings, and he's at the gym every morning. And I get there at like 7:45, and he's usually there. He just got there or whatever. And he does large-scale commercial lending, and still today. And the guy makes like cake. I mean, he makes so much money, it's disgusting, which blows me away. I mean, it makes me want to change field. I mean, I used to do mortgages, and I look at what he's doing. So he made a decision. He's like, I'm not going to take any loan less than $10 million. So less than $10 million. So he takes loans for $10 million or more, and he just did. In fact, well, not just. That was like 3 months ago, but he closed this deal for a large-scale solar panel installation in northern Nevada. He lent them $85 million and made a stupid amount of money on it. So anyway, his only marketing is Craigslist. That's it. He posts 2 ads a day. He does it before he gets to the gym. And I started him off on it, but he's taken this to a new level. He's not only has he tested the different ads that he wrote, but he's tested different cities all across the country, and he won't even tell me. He won't tell me where he's posting them right now. But they're in the South. They're in like Oklahoma and Arkansas, and he gets the best response in the South. And so
for lending money
for large scale commercial lending, he does loans in like Dallas. He does all over.
Through Craigslist.
All through Craigslist. He gets like 10 to 15 leads a day. Most of them don't pan out into anything. But the point is, it works, right? It's Craigslist. The guy makes way more money than I do, and probably more than many of you. And he does it on Craigslist. So we got to broaden our perspective, right? And how many people are like, oh, Craigslist, this is petty, whatever. You learn how to use these things, you can make money. There's a lot of people making a ton of money just on MySpace. A buddy of mine sells artwork on MySpace, and he doesn't do great, but he doesn't do bad. Yeah? No, that's free. Unless you're advertising a job posting here in the Bay Area. So just keep an open mind to what's possible, okay? And just see what you can use. All right, so it's what
under services, like yours,
that's a great question. Okay, so there's all kind. You can post under community, you can post under services, under gigs, right? Gigs is an interesting one. And you got to try and be creative here. A lot of people post on services, right? There's no question. But okay, so let me see if I can get a good example on this. Son of a gun. That was the one lady. Okay, so this is, and I didn't coordinate this for her. She came to a class I gave like a year and a half ago, and she was doing feng shui stuff. Okay, and this was neat. I don't know the details because I didn't do it myself, but she basically put some sort of an ad on Craigslist in the gigs section saying, we need people to volunteer their house. It's a 2-day gig, right? We're going to come in and do a feng shui assessment, okay? And we'll pick a winner, and it's a gig. And I think maybe she even paid them $10 or something, in order for it to legitimately qualify as a gig on Craigslist, right? And so she put it on there, and the gigs section gets way more traffic than the services section because everyone knows that in the services they're selling stuff, where in the gigs they're giving stuff away, usually money, right? It's a gig, right? So the gigs section gets tons of traffic, whereas the services section doesn't get very much. So she got tons of responses, okay? And she paid like $10 each or whatever it was, I don't know, and went into all these houses and did these feng shui assessments, and lo and behold, surprise, surprise, every single one of them was a winner, right? And she got clients out of it, right? Everyone. After a week later, she's like, "You're the winner," and she did it to the whole group, right? And everyone was like, "Thank you so much." And meanwhile, what did she end up with? She ended up with dozens and dozens of potential clients for her feng shui services, right? Get creative with this. Everyone, you won. It's awesome.